What's Merriam-Webster's new word of the year, and why should you care? I'm your host, Chris Thompson, and boy, do we ever have an authentic video for you today. This is an IRL Media News hot take. Let's get into it. It's that time of year again. No, not the holiday season. I'm talking about when Merriam-Webster picks their word of the year. Before I reveal it, let me give you a little background on this yearly tradition and why you should care. Every year, new words, usually variations on existing words in the English language, seem to get picked up and find their way into our daily use. Like most things popular, these words usually originate from musicians, influencers, and of course teenagers. When a Gen-Xer like me hears one of these new words, I usually Google them on Urban Dictionary or just ask one of my resident teenagers what the new words mean. I still don't understand when my kids say something's mid or cat, but I digress. Some words that have become popular in 2023 include deepfake, coronation, dystopian, implode, doppelganger, elemental, and X, which isn't really a word, but became famous when Elon Musk bought Twitter and changed his name to X. Most of these words became famous this year because they were in the news. Other words' origin stories, or why all the popular kids are saying them these days, are hard to pin down, like kibbutz, egot, and dead name, which I still don't understand. Then there's words like Rizz that completely escape my comprehension. Obviously, I had to look it up and came across a slang definition meaning romantic appeal or charm, or having a mix of confidence, charm, magnetism, attractiveness, and a certain je ne sais quoi, which for those of you that don't speak French like me, means a quality that cannot be described or named easily. That's so Rizz. Did I use it right? In a year when AI stories dominated the news cycle, and startups like OpenAI hallucinated answers and just made stuff up, with all those new prompt engineers madly typing their questions into search fields, that brings us to this year's Merriam-Webster word of the year. Authentic. Merriam-Webster defines authentic as not false or imitation, true to one's own personality, spirit, or character, and made or done the same way as the original. The word authentic has played an important role this year in how we think about the world around us in 2023, and the experiences and memories we make. It's especially poignant since last year's 2022 word of the year was gaslighting, which means to manipulate someone to make them doubt their own memory, question their perception of the world, or even what's real. It should come as no surprise that pop culture plays an oversized role in elevating the word authentic this year in our lexicon. Even celebrities like Taylor Swift are saying they're trying to let their true selves shine. And this past summer's blockbuster movie, Barbie, centered on a world of pristine plastic colliding with flesh and blood reality, according to NPR's Emily Olsen. So here's to living your own authentic life and being true to yourself. Speaking of being authentic, if you really did like this video, do me a solid and smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks. I'm your host, Chris Thompson, and this has been an IRL Media News Hot Take.